My beloved child, I am always close to you, wrapping you in my unfailing love and inviting you to rest in the assurance that I will never leave your side, even for a moment, because you are precious to me, and I long to see you flourish. I understand the questions in your heart, and I seek to ease your worries with my constant presence, reminding you that I hold you tenderly through every trial. Do not doubt my commitment, for I will never turn away from you. Instead, I draw near with a gentle whisper of peace, promising that I delight in watching you grow. Step forward in confidence, for I have already paved a path filled with hope for your tomorrow. I am always by your side, reaching out to comfort you when you feel alone, and my heart beats with compassion for every tear you shed, every hidden fear you carry. You are never without my guidance, for I am the light that pierces the darkest night, the hand that cradles your spirit whenever shadows descend. Even when you are unsure or weary, my presence remains unwavering, and I place my wings of protection over you, shielding you from the storms that may rage. Embrace the certainty that your future is bright, for I am the one who sets your feet on steadfast ground. I am here to remind you, dear one, that even the greatest mountains of doubt cannot separate you from my enduring love, and I nurture your soul with divine grace. Take refuge in the promise that I am your sanctuary, your quiet haven, where you can lay down every burden and breathe. As you whisper your hopes to me in prayer, I assure you that my ears are always open, listening to every longed-for dream. Find peace in this moment, for I have ordained a joyful harvest in your future, and I celebrate every single step you take toward me. My child, you are more valuable to me than the rarest gem, and I hold you with all the tenderness of a shepherd cradling a new lamb. I gaze upon you with the proudest affection, delighting in who you are and who you are becoming, because I have woven into your being a purpose that only you can fulfill. Take heart and remember how I rejoice each time you draw close, each time your heart turns to me in trust and simplicity. Do not fear that your unique gifts might be overlooked, for I have sculpted them into your life for a divine reason. Step boldly forward and embrace the future, for I have set countless blessings before you. I know the restless nights when your thoughts swirl, and you wonder if the dawn will bring relief or more struggles to face. I have seen you at your weakest, when discouragement wraps around your spirit, and still, my eyes gleam with compassion and understanding. The ache you feel is not hidden from me. Every tear you cry is treasured in my care, for I gather them as a lover cherishes tokens of devotion. Do not hide your pain or carry your burdens in silence. Bring them all to me, because I am the healer of broken hearts, and I long to restore your joy. Hope in my unwavering support, for I will carry you through these shadows into a brighter tomorrow. I see the moments when loneliness closes in, and the world's noise makes you doubt if anyone truly cares. But here I am, closer than the very air you breathe, enveloping you with my quiet presence. I gently remind you that nothing escapes my notice. When you are wounded, I cradle you with my healing love. When you rejoice, I sing over you with delight. Bring your hidden sorrows into my light, and do not think you must walk this path without comfort. I am here, offering you a safe place to rest. Embrace my promise of a new dawn, for I am orchestrating every detail for good. I know the times when you scroll through endless news or lists of tasks, feeling overwhelmed by demands that far exceed your strength. In those moments, I am the voice whispering, "You are not alone. Lean on me." Let my spirit refresh you, replacing your exhaustion with revived purpose, gently reminding you that my power is made perfect in your weakness. Do not fear that your limitations will hinder my plans, because I excel at turning brokenness into beauty. Step forward with trust, for I hold your future, weaving it into a tapestry of unimaginable hope. Even when disappointment crowds your heart, or a dream you've cherished seems to crumble, I am your ever-present source of renewal. I gather every shard of that shattered longing, and my grace transforms them into something more remarkable than you could have envisioned. Don't lose heart, for I am the God who breathes life into dried bones and calls forth abundance from barren lands. Run into my arms when your spirit is bruised, and you will find refuge, because I will never allow you to drift beyond my reach. Stand tall in anticipation, for your future harvest is brimming with my mercy. I am not distant nor indifferent to your grief. Rather, my heart beats with yours in every sob, in every sigh. I kneel beside you as you pour out your troubles, tenderly holding each one. I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 to find the one, and I rejoice at the moment I can carry you on my shoulders again. Do not fear your struggles. They are but stepping stones to deeper faith, for I am forging in you a resilience that will echo through eternity. Rejoice, for each tomorrow is touched by my steadfast presence. In the uncertainties that crowd your thoughts, bills, health, relationships, I stand at your side, your shield and refuge. The storms may rage, but I speak, peace, be still, and the tempests in your mind obey. Even though you cannot see the path ahead, I am already there, hemming you in with my protective hand on every side. Talk to me, invite me into your confusion, let me chart the way, for my perspective is eternal and my promise is sure. Trust that the dawn will break with my guiding light, for I have prepared blessings beyond your imagining. Do not fear the troubles that seem so formidable. Instead, offer them to my care, because I am the only one who fully comprehends and can triumph over them. When you feel helpless, come closer to me in prayer, for even the faintest whisper of your heart resonates deeply with my compassion. Be convinced that I am opening doors yet unseen, weaving miracles behind the scenes, working all things for your good. Let me shoulder your anxieties, for my arms are strong enough to hold you and every concern you carry. Believe that my light is just over the horizon, brightening each next step you take. I am your shield, even when flaming arrows of doubt are launched against you. I refuse to let you walk unprotected, for my very nature is to guard and guide you through the battlefield of life. I am your refuge in the midst of storms, your high tower of safety. Run to me rather than running to fear. Do not let anxious thoughts become your abode. Instead, dwell in the shelter of my wings, where my peace saturates every breath. Embrace the future, for I have made you stronger than you think, shaping you into a conqueror through Christ. Sometimes the path ahead looks long and uncertain, but remember, I am a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. You do not need to see the entire journey. Just trust me for each step, for my faithfulness never wavers. Do not let the unknowns paralyze your heart. Instead, lean on my promise that I go before you, leveling mountains and making crooked places straight. Take my hand, for I will never let go, even when you stumble. Press forward, for every valley will lead to a mountaintop where you will celebrate my goodness. When you pray, do not think you need lofty words or rituals. Simply share your heart openly, for I already know your innermost struggles and triumphs. Talk to me as a child to a loving father, unafraid of judgment and assured of my unconditional affection. I cherish every word you speak, for you are precious, and your trust in me brings delight to my soul. Cast your cares upon me, for I have fashioned you to walk in freedom, not weighed down by anxieties. Hold on to faith, for I am the God who hears, sees, and acts on your behalf. Even if your faith feels like a tiny flame, flickering against the wind of adversity, know that I am fanning it into a blazing fire. Your faith does not rest in your own strength, but in my omnipotent power, which is mighty to save. Let doubts fade in the light of my majesty, For I am who I say I am, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Do not fear the future, for it is secured in my hands, shaped for your flourishing and my glory. Be bold in your hope, for I am writing a story with a triumphant ending. I am not dismayed by your frailties or missteps, for my forgiveness is always extended, revealing my heart of limitless grace. When you slip or wander, I pursue you with a love that is unwavering, a devotion that will not rest until you are safe in my arms again. I embrace every honest confession, wiping away guilt and shame, redeeming your mistakes for good. Come closer, for I am the healing balm for your wounded conscience, and I see beyond your failures to the treasure I created within you. Step forward without condemnation, for I have called you my own. The cross stands as an eternal reminder of my willingness to go to any length for your sake. My grace is a wellspring that overflows, washing away every stain and equipping you to stand tall in righteousness. Do not allow regrets to anchor you to the past. Rather, fix your eyes on the love poured out for you, love that overcame sin and death. In the shadow of my wings, shame dissolves, replaced by the joy of a redeemed heart. Take courage, for I have declared you blameless, and the path ahead shimmers with possibility. Even in the quiet moments when you wonder if I hear your whispered prayers, know that I am the one who formed your very lips to speak. Each time you release your worries into my hands, an exchange takes place. You let go of fear, and my peace floods in. Wait patiently when answers seem delayed, for I often accomplish the greatest transformations in your waiting seasons. Trust that my timing is perfect and my ways higher than yours. Lift your gaze to me, for I am orchestrating details you cannot yet perceive. Rejoice in the knowledge that I am your Father who yearns for intimacy with you. I am not a distant deity. Rather, my spirit merges with your every breath, bridging the gap between heaven and earth within your very being. I designed you for friendship with me, for communion that stirs your soul to sing. When doubts arise, remember that I endured the cross for the joy set before me, knowing one day we would share eternal fellowship. Embrace my nearness, for even in solitude, you are wrapped in my abiding presence. When life's storms gather with ominous clouds, look to me as your safe haven. The rains may pour, the thunder may roar, but no tempest can overshadow the power of my outstretched arm. Do not fear, for my authority reigns over every storm, and I speak peace into the chaos swirling around you. In the hush that follows, listen for my still, small voice, whispering your name with unwavering tenderness. Awaken to renewed hope, for I have parted seas before, and I will do it again for you. I hear every heartbeat of your sorrow when life takes an unexpected turn. Remember Mary, who wept outside the empty tomb only to find me standing before her, alive. In the same way, I bring resurrection power to your darkest trials. Do not let despair overshadow the reality of my resurrection life, surging through every fiber of creation. Celebrate my victory over fear and doubt, for I have proven my love through the empty cross and open grave. Rise, knowing that I call your name with the voice of triumph. Let your spirit be lifted by the living word I have given you. In Scripture, you will find the seeds of promise, testimonies of my faithfulness, and glimpses of my eternal plan. Cling to my words, meditate on them day and night, and watch them bear fruit in your life. They are not lifeless letters, but a conduit for my spirit to speak directly to your heart. Grow strong, for my word is a lamp to guide you, a sword to defend you, and a comfort to heal your wounds. I witness the self-doubt that arises when you compare yourself to others, but know that I made you intentionally with a distinct design. Your gifts, your quirks, your voice, they are all part of the tapestry I wove with loving precision. Do not fear that you lack what it takes. Instead, trust that I will multiply even your smallest offerings, just as I did with the loaves and fishes. My power delights in turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. Step into the fullness of who you are, for you reflect my image in a beautiful and irreplaceable way. Cast aside the notion that you must impress me with feats of perfection. I delight in a contrite heart, a spirit that acknowledges need, and a faith that seeks my grace above all else. Let go of shame and embrace the humility that draws you into deeper fellowship with me. In weakness, my strength shines the brightest. Do not rely on your own understanding, for I am the one who orders your steps. Look forward and lean on my faithful guidance. I am the one who calls you by name, beckoning you to leave behind the heavy baggage you've carried for so long. Lay your burdens at my feet, for I care for you tenderly, eager to see you run free from shackles of guilt or regret. My child, you are not defined by your missteps or labeled by your scars. I bestow upon you a new identity, beloved and redeemed. Embrace that truth, for I am leading you into fresh pastures where my blessings overflow. Look ahead with expectation, for the best is yet to come. Even as you wrestle with uncertainties, fix your eyes on the cross, where my love was forever sealed. If I did not spare my own son for you, how shall I not also graciously give you all things that align with my perfect will? Trust that I am for you, not against you, orchestrating every thread of your life's tapestry for good. Do not let condemnation rob you of your inheritance as my child. Walk boldly, for I shine my favor upon those I call my own. I remember how you overcame trials in the past, each one leaving a testimony of my faithfulness etched into your story. Every test has become a stepping stone, building your faith to new heights. Pause and reflect on these milestones, for they serve as anchors in present storms. Do not let current challenges overshadow the record of my unwavering presence in your life. Rest assured that as I was with you then, I am with you still, forging a path to victory. You might feel uncertain about the road ahead, but do not forget that I am the potter and you are the clay. Even as lumps and imperfections appear, I gently mold and shape you into a vessel of honor. Let my hands work, yielding to my process, for I see the beauty that emerges from the wheel of refinement. Do not fear that I will abandon you unfinished. I am committed to bringing you to perfect completion. Step forward, trusting the potter's hands to craft a masterpiece from your life. In times of waiting, do not despair, but allow your heart to quiet itself in my presence. Patience is not wasted time. It is the fertile soil where trust takes root and blossoms into deeper dependence on me. Like a seed underground, transformation is happening even when you cannot see it. Do not fear the stillness. Instead, let your spirit rest in my timing, for I am never late. Rejoice, for the harvest of my purpose will exceed your greatest expectations. When I call you to pray, I do not invite you to a mere ritual, but to an intimate conversation. Your voice matters to me, and I am delighted when you pour out your heart, whether in gratitude or anguish. I respond to sincerity, not eloquence. Let your prayers be honest and raw, for I already know your innermost thoughts. Do not be ashamed of your struggles. Bring them into my light and watch how I breathe hope into every corner of your soul. Press on in faith, for every prayer is a seed planted in heaven's soil. I am here to remind you that I have prepared a future overflowing with blessings. Yes, hardships will come, but I am your compass and your constant friend, leading you through valleys to the mountaintops beyond. Every tear you shed becomes a gem in my treasury, each sorrow turned to joy in my perfect time. Do not fear tomorrow, for I am already there, orchestrating details you cannot yet see. Trust me wholeheartedly, for I have never forsaken those who place their hope in me. My grace covers you from head to toe, saturating your past, present, and future. It is not a grace that demands repayment, but a generous gift to be received. Walk in that freedom, for condemnation has no place in my kingdom. If regrets surface, remind them that I have cast your sins as far as the east is from the west. Embrace my gift of newness each day, for I delight in giving second chances without limit. Breathe in peace, for I rewrite your story with every dawn. When anxiety stirs within you, whisper my name, for there is power in proclaiming who I am. I am Jehovah Shalom, your peace, quelling the inner storms of your heart. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider, ensuring you lack no essential good. Do not carry the weight of the world upon your shoulders. Place it in my capable hands. I am your Father, your shepherd, your defender. Breathe deeply, for my presence saturates every moment you surrender to me. I hope for you to see yourself as I see you, a cherished heir to a glorious inheritance. Lift your head, for you are not defeated but destined for victory. You are my ambassador of light in a world longing for hope. Live out my love fearlessly, shining brightly wherever darkness tries to hide. Do not minimize your impact. A single act of compassion can ripple through countless lives. Step boldly, for I uphold you with my righteous right hand. In the pages of Scripture you'll find my promises written like a love letter woven into history. They remain alive today, a wellspring of faith for your journey. Let them renew your mind when doubts creep in, for my word does not return void. It accomplishes my purpose in you. Do not fear to stand on these promises, for they are backed by the authority of the one who set the stars in place. Move forward with confidence, for heaven and earth may pass away, but my word remains forever. When you look at the cross, remember that my heart beats with a love that overcame death. I overcame the grave so that you might walk in resurrected hope, unchained by sin or despair. Live in the freedom bought at so high a cost, for my grace abounds to cover all. Do not fear condemnation. I have paid the debt fully, stamping your ledger with the word forgiven. Rejoice, for your life is hidden in me, secure for all eternity. I am calling you to be still and know that I am God. In the hush of your soul, my gentle voice resonates, reminding you of who I am and whose you are. Give yourself permission to cease striving, to release control, for I orchestrate every note in life's grand symphony. Do not let busyness drown out my whispers. Savor the sweetness of my presence, for it revives your weary spirit and infuses you with lasting peace. Even if you stand at a crossroads, uncertain which path to take, invite me into your decision-making. I am the wonderful counselor, ready to guide you with wisdom far beyond earthly insight. Listen carefully as I nudge your heart or open unexpected doors. Do not let fear of mistakes paralyze you. I can redirect any course once surrendered to me. Walk in freedom, for I promise to uphold you in my steadfast care. Draw near with expectation, for my grace is inexhaustible, and my love does not run dry. I do not keep records of your shortcomings to shame you, but to show how my power is made perfect in your weakness. Surrender your limitations, for my spirit thrives in turning impossibilities into testimonies. Do not hide behind excuses. Instead, offer what you have and watch me multiply it beyond measure. Be encouraged, for a new chapter of blessing is unfolding. Look at the sparrows and see how I feed them. Not one is forgotten by me. Are you not worth far more than these little birds? Trust my hand to supply every need, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual. Do not let worry churn in your soul. Instead, let gratitude rise as you reflect on my faithfulness. Live each day with open hands and a peaceful heart, for I am the God who provides abundantly. As you walk through trials that test your patience, cling to the knowledge that I am shaping you into my likeness. Trials are not meant to destroy you, but to refine the gold of your character. Do not mistake my silence for absence. I am closer than ever, guiding you through the forge of transformation. Surrender each test to me, knowing I am forging endurance, resilience, and faith that can move mountains. Press on, for these momentary afflictions produce an eternal weight of glory. I am the God of second chances, third chances, an infinite parade of fresh starts. Each sunrise testifies to my mercies renewed, beckoning you to leave failures behind. Do not cling to guilt. Let forgiveness wash over your regrets. I am writing a glorious redemption story, weaving triumph from tragedy. Step forth in confidence, for I am the one who proclaims, "Behold, I make all things new." My beloved, you are not alone in your longing for acceptance and belonging. My family is vast, encompassing every nation, tribe, and tongue, and you have a special place within it. My son's sacrifice tore down every barrier, uniting all who come to me in faith. Do not fear rejection, for I have already accepted you wholly. Embrace your part in my grand design, for every member is vital to the body of Christ. I call you to love others as I have loved you, unconditionally and sacrificially. In a hurting world, your kindness can be a beacon that points the weary back to me. Do not fear that your small gestures are in vain. Every act of love carries seeds of eternal impact. Serve generously, expecting nothing in return, and watch as I water those seeds into a bountiful harvest. Step forward with compassion, for you reflect my heart in each tender gesture. Let my peace reign in your heart, guarding your thoughts from anxious spirals. Come to me, and I will quiet you with my love, singing over you with delight. Do not be troubled by the turmoil around you. My spirit within you is your anchor in the fiercest gale. Breathe in my steadying presence, for you are sheltered under my everlasting wings. I announce that your identity is not in your past mistakes, nor in your present struggles. You are my child, redeemed and claimed. Stand in the security of that truth, letting it shape your decisions and relationships. Do not chase the fleeting affirmations of the world. Let my affirmation be enough. Rise as my beloved, for you are a light set on a hill, shining with the glow of my grace. Rejoice, for I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me. You may forget me at times, but I never forget you, for you are entwined with my heart. Do not entertain the lie that I have abandoned you. My spirit dwells within you, comforting, guiding, and convicting in love. Embrace this unchanging fact. I am with you always, even unto the end of the age. From the day you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew your name and charted a course of hope for you. Though storms may alter your immediate direction, they cannot derail my ultimate plan. Do not resign yourself to despair when obstacles appear. Trust that my ways are higher, my perspective unlimited. Maintain your faith, for in due time, I will reveal how every detour had a purpose in my grand tapestry. In your darkest nights, remember that I am the light no darkness can quench. Call upon me and see how I break chains, open prison doors, and release the captives. Do not believe the lie that your situation is beyond hope. My power transcends every limitation. Adore me even when circumstances are bleak, for I inhabit the praises of my people and transform gloom into a platform for my wonders. Take refuge in the knowledge that I orchestrated the universe. Galaxies swirl at my command, yet I stoop to cradle your heart. I am infinite, yet intimately close. If you find yourself anxious, consider the majesty of creation. If I can balance the stars, can I not also handle your concerns? Do not withhold your trust from me, for my track record is perfect. Rest in my sovereignty, for no detail escapes my loving gaze. Remember that David conquered Goliath not with armor, but with faith in my name. So you too can overcome giants in your life by standing firm in who I am. Do not measure your capacity by human standards, for I am able to do immeasurably more than you can ask or imagine. Arise in confidence, for the battles you face are moments for my glory to shine through you. I care for your loved ones even more than you do. Release them into my keeping, trusting that I watch over them with the same tender devotion I show you. Do not let worry consume you. Your prayers for them rise like incense before me, and I respond in wisdom and love. Rest, knowing my angels stand guard around them as well, and my plans are good. If weariness weighs on your body and soul, recall that I am the Lord who heals you. Lay your aches at my feet, whether physical or emotional. Do not fear seeking comfort in my presence, for I will renew your strength like an eagle's wings. Hope in me, and watch how I rejuvenate your spirit, restoring vitality and joy. Think of the Samaritan woman who believed she was beyond grace, yet I met her by the well and offered living water. In the same way, I meet you in your daily routines, your mundane chores, offering the same living water that quenches eternal thirst. Do not shy away from my gaze, for I see beyond labels and see your heart. Accept my gift and see your life transformed by the power of my acceptance. I am the wine that brings joy, the bread that sustains life, the vine connecting you to eternal nourishment. Cling to me, for apart from me, you can do nothing. Yet united with me, all things become possible. Do not attempt to navigate life in isolation. Remain in my love and watch your life bear abundant fruit. Rejoice, for I have chosen you to flourish in my kingdom. When you feel invisible, overlooked by the crowd, remember how I noticed the woman who touched my garment, calling her daughter. I see you as well, acknowledging every trembling act of faith. Do not think your small efforts go unnoticed. Each step you take towards me is precious. Embrace my affirmation, for I call you by a name of endearment, lifting you from the shadows into my marvelous light. Press onward in the knowledge that I have prepared a future filled with grace. Trials will pass, and you will emerge stronger, with a testimony of my faithfulness that others will marvel at. Do not give in to discouragement. Let your heart be set on my eternal promises. Hope in the days to come, for I am making all things new, weaving your story into a tapestry of triumph. My love for you is immutable. It stands firm regardless of the storms you face, and I want you to remember that I cherish every breath you take, for you are my beloved. I bless your life with goodness that flows beyond measure, and my desire is to sustain you through every trial, so you might see my faithfulness with each passing day. May you take courage and find comfort, knowing that my hand never withdraws from your shoulder, for you are never alone. Look ahead with confidence, because I am the one who makes all things new. Therefore hold on to hope, and do not waver when winds blow against your soul, for I am your anchor. I speak peace over your circumstances, and I whisper promises of abundant life, for I will never abandon you to darkness. Rejoice in the morning light that I provide, and walk forward in the power of my grace. The best is yet to come, and you will witness the unfolding of my wonders in due season.